TheAnswer.com.
Portions of this show sponsored by Route 22 Nissan.
Chef David Burke's going. He's going to Mike Connors. You going, David? How are you, man? Listen, I'll tell you, you and me, we're kindred spirits, baby. You may be Route 36. I'm Route 46, but we're kindred spirits, baby. Come on now. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Any question? You know, you think your life is so whacked out, you know, and you lay it out like that. You believe how many other people are just like you are. And Mike understands it all. How are you? How you doing?
Doing great, thank you. Yeah.
You are nonstop.
Doing good. No, I like the weather change.
Yeah, you like it?
Well, I like the seasons because we change menus.
Yeah.
You know, now you got the chill. Even though, what a beautiful last few weeks. This weekend was incredible.
Yesterday, Columbus Day was great.
Oh, goodness.
Did you do a Columbus Day celebration anywhere for the Italians, huh?
I love Columbus. I like holidays like that.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, the unexpected, it's kind of a quiet one. And
you always put...
You don't have to get a gift. That's nice.
Oh, you're right. Or wear a costume, really.
Yeah,
although
right.
some people did wear a costume. You know what? What's great about you is when you have a special event, whether it's 4th of July or something, you always seem to come up with something.
Right.
You come up with these... Do you have these visions at night?
Yeah.
Visions at night?
I don't do Columbus Day, though, for like a dish. But that's a good one, yeah.
No, that's a big idea. Nino Pinto Santa Maria kind of thing?
We can do the
you know?
We do French toast out of boats.
We
do that at the Titanic French toast at Orange Lawn.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
You did. Why is it called the Titanic French toast?
I was sitting. I opened Smith & Wollensky in Miami Beach on the cut there where the cruise ships come out.
Wow.
I was sitting down writing a brunch menu, and the ships came by with the smokestacks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll be damned. And I'm like, I'm going to do a French toast like a ship. And I took a hunk of bread, like a big, you buy it unsliced.
Yeah.
Had to cut it into a shape, and I put 3 of those things in it.
Oh, that's great.
Still to this day we serve.
Oh, my God, I would love it.
Nice. So it's we just put that on the Orange Lawn, David Burke at Orange Lawn.
There isn't an ice sculpture next to it, right? So
No.
it's the ice
No.
just making sure.
Good one.
Great line out. Great line out.
Good one.
You get an iceberg next to it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. God forbid.
It's called a martini.
That's so funny. That is great.
Yeah, but that's how some stuff comes about. It's very, very interesting how we create menus.
Like you came up with, tell us when you first started with the Brooklyn Bridge thing. Was it the Brooklyn
River
Bridge?
Cafe.
Yeah, and you started looking at the bridge, and then darn if you didn't make that.
You know what? I like to make something for each location that's going to stick with it.
Yeah.
It gives you a sense of geography. Like at Orange Lawn, we did the tennis club. So we make these 3 big donuts, roll them in green sugar, and put them in the tennis canister. The clear canister that you buy the balls in?
Yeah. That's
what it serves
great.
in.
That's
So you
great.
can take them home.
South Orange? Is it technically South Orange,
South
New
Orange.
Jersey?
Yep.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I hear this.
It's at the Orange Lawn Tennis Club. It's great, and that's our latest venture. And we just opened for brunch. And with the leaves, you're surrounded. You're in 10 acres.
Well, it's beautiful out there.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice town.
Yeah.
And Naughty Bar relaunched.
Yeah, I saw some pictures, man.
Yeah.
And we said, listen, stand at the ready. I want to find out all these places where you're going. We stand at the ready to come bring the band in, whether Naughty Bar or wherever you want to go. And then you got to let me know, because we can pretty much mount that now. We're locked in, we're loaded, man. I'm like,
here's what I got for you. I got the ballroom, not the ballroom, but another room at Garden City Hotel. We're going to start a supper club. Every 6 weeks, I'm going to need something. I just spent a weekend out there, a David Burke weekend. The New York City Food and Wine Festival was here in New York. I was out in Garden City doing our own.
I love this idea.
Great.
I love. I'll go out. Tony DeSere, Steve Tyrell,
whatever. Johnny Russo. You know Johnny Russo?
Who doesn't know Johnny Russo?
Johnny's interested in playing.
Johnny's the best. Yeah, sure.
I saw him up in Saratoga.
Yeah.
We have another Saratoga this time of year. This weekend was fabulous with the Leaves. And so those are a couple properties. Tavern and Woodpecker continue to do well. And Ventanas, you haven't been yet.
No.
Friday we're shooting that thing with Kevin McCullough.
Yeah. What is that now? I'm doing ads for it.
We're doing a he's going to set up over there.
Great.
And there's a dinner, et cetera.
And a broadcast from Ventanas in Fort Lee.
It starts at 3 in the afternoon, and then there's a dinner
with
at
Kevin
6.
McCullough, great.
And that should be fun. And then we're starting to dip our pen into consulting on a French restaurant here in New York.
Oh.
In the Bowery called Mr. French.
Now, we know each other well enough, and I love you, man. Jersey guy to Jersey guy. And now you're internationally renowned. You're going
Ever since I got on the show.
Well, you know what? It's just, I have to tell you. I mean, I think I see a big David Burke resurgence since you've been on the show.
I can't even get a day off.
I'm sorry about that, but it's happened. Listen. You really are. You're like you just exploded into. You're everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Everybody knows you and loves you. And plus, you keep everything fresh, David. You keep everything fresh.
That's good. Thank you. That's
It's
a good
very.
statement.
You always come up with something nice, something cute. Did you see that? My kids love going to your restaurant. Yeah. And then you came up with the cake pop.
Yeah,
The
I did.
ca- they-
1992.
Starbucks stole that idea cold.
100%.
You know, and you came up with that cake pot idea, and my kid Charlie, 8 years old, goes, David Burke invented that.
yeah.
Just, I swear to God, at the Parkway, I go at the rest stop, I see Starbucks, there's a David Burke, but God forbid, you know. But what do we do? There's another event. I don't want to mention the city because I know you got everybody pulling at you and your investors to open because everything you touch is gold at this point, David Burke. Let's do something in Jersey. Can we do the supper club's easy? That's easy. I want to do Piscopo's brewery. Piscopo's. But my nephews are killers. My nephews cook like you would be so proud of these kids. And one's a lawyer, one's an engineer. They cook like professionals. I said I'm getting David together with my nephew.
Yeah.
This is completely nepotism. This is completely family.
You know, there's something in the works out in the Princeton area. I told you about it. It's a couple years away.
Come on.
But that would be an idea to start talking. You and I should talk about. Yeah.
All right, we
And,
could sit. I'll bring my nephews. Can I
West
do?
Windsor.
Can I bring the family in? I'm really totally
no,
snoring
but I'm
here.
telling
This
you.
is great. Can I do that?
But,
Is that
yeah,
all right to do this, Frankie? Am I allowed? Is there an FCC?
your show.
Is it payola? Is it like
Well, only if
foodola or something? Am I not?
interesting. I think it is food.
Oh.
The interesting thing is if it's a Piscopo brewery, he thinks I'm going to cover it on my show because he doesn't follow me on Twitter. I don't know, man. Maybe I got to slip by the wayside.
Yeah. No. Al, you have to
Yeah.
come in. It could be a Gatula brewery. That's not a bad idea, actually.
No.
Come on, we could do anything over
It
there.
would be a brew school.
Brew school. There you go.
Oh, look at this. See, we're creating on the show. You see when you come here, David, how we just
As long as
enlighten
Murphy's not governor, he might put a kibosh to it. You never know. He should be
Oh,
promoting
yeah,
the beer
yeah.
industry as opposed to Cuomo. So
He's my new neighbor. So.
is he really?
Well, I'm looking.
Wait,
For a place.
look at you. Look at you.
We love that office in Newark now. It's great.
Wait, who's on the other side? Bon Jovi, David? We're here in the studio. Do you see a new studio? I got these lights that burn. The lights from 1958.
Show him a picture of your hotel room, Joe, and then we'll see who's really struggling.
I have.
I'm in the carriage house.
David and Joe, I'm on your show, and we'll talk about doing all these deals. A movie next door to down there where the governor lives, and like that's a beautiful area.
Well,
down there.
that's where Seabright is.
Oh.
But he's. I think I'm not sure exactly where his home is, but I think it's in they call Monmouth Woods or Locust or somewhere, a Navesink area. But
Gorgeous.
that whole area, my career started in Navesink country.
Yes, you know what?
And
You know,
Fromage Raisin Rumson. So I grew up
Geraldo
in
knows
Hazel.
you, man, because
Oh, yeah.
Geraldo was down in the
Sure.
area at the time. Bruce Springsteen
Sure.
was down
Yeah.
there, and all these cats, man. So you're
It's
going
a-
into
well,
some
it's
real
Monmouth
estate
County
there,
is a
buddy,
great
huh?
area. For me,
Look at
and I've
look
been
at
on.
yeah.
It's just home.
You know, I have to say, and I'm joking because
Yeah.
what's great about it.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you brought up? You were
Hazel.
brought up like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
2 minutes away down Route 36.
Well, 6 miles.
Yeah, so right there. So
So,
look at
and
you.
I drive down 36 now. It's you got the bait and tackle. It's just.
Yeah, man.
you
It's
know,
great. Come on, it's
But
great.
you'll see it. But then once you hit.
Middletown?
the Atlantic Highlands and the Highlands,
yeah,
you see
yeah, oh,
right
yeah.
now that the storm had something to do with it, but so did the ferries, the people that can get in and out of the city easier.
Yeah,
so
it's a great area.
A lot of people
All those towns
move down
are
that way.
being turned around.
Yeah.
I mean, Seabright's always been nice because it's on the ocean, but now the houses are lifted up. They're calling it East Rumson now. The realtors.
No.
Rumson
This is
East.
great.
Bedford.
That's great.
Bedford is
Belford,
up.
Belford.
Yeah. Belford, yeah.
So, David, give us a take on what you have. Tavern in Midtown, which
David
is
Burke Tavern on 62nd. Yep.
great team, great.
And we've got that.
Woodpecker's still jumping, man. That is
Woodpecker's
such a hit
jumping,
place.
and
We love the
we're waiting
Woodpecker.
to do a bar underneath Woodpecker
What?
with the partners there called it's under a jewelry store and it's called the Jewel Thief.
Oh, that's great.
And we're gonna do the food. That's gonna.
Do you have to break in to get in? I know that'd be great.
No, you gotta break. You gotta break out.
Yeah. Once we get you in there, how do you figure to get out? It's actually a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great name, and that's with some guys.
And I know,
and good company.
And Iggy Jufre tells me about Long Island, your property out there is
I tell you,
sensational.
Garden City Hotel is amongst the better hotels I've ever been in. Really, I spent the whole weekend there. We did a cooking class and a wine dinner and another dinner and a brunch.
Look at you.
And the setting out there is nice. The service is when you walk in the door. You know hotels when you walk in the door they know your name. I know they know me, but they do it to everybody. They know you.
Yeah, no, I heard Iggy said it's spectacular.
And Naughty Bar and David Burke, the Drift House is still holding its own, even though summer's over. On the beach, fantastic.
Hey.
Naughty Bar is a local hangout.
Yeah.
And that's inexpensive. And Orange Lawn and Ventanas, and then we're up in Saratoga.
Cool.
And Saratoga has continued through the summer up until now to be completely busy due to the the branding and the momentum.
And you're with
Mr. French is next.
Mr. French, who's that?
Something down on the Bowery. It's a little French lounge and small plates.
God, and then when you go, if I may, we'll sit with respect and just transparency on the radio. We'll sit down. Maybe I'll bring my nephews. We talk.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do something in Jersey. I always wanted to have like a place in Jersey, like I don't know what. Is it a brewery? Is it a pizza place? I'm not sure what it is.
Got to be casual because you want the kids.
It's
further away from
family
New York,
oriented.
the more casual. Because it's where the families are.
I would love
But listen, kids are eating.
Yeah.
And people are drinking in Jersey now because of Uber. So the business model in Jersey has changed since.
Interesting.
Because like Ventanas,
Yeah.
you'll get 6-8 people that come to dinner. They all Uber.
Yeah.
Or Lyft because they know they're drinking.
Yeah.
They don't want to drive. Same as so you're getting more people on a Wednesday and a Thursday as opposed to always on the weekend.
Kevin McCullough of Ventanas.
Friday night. Friday afternoon. 3 to 5
3 to
on
5.
the radio. If you want to see what it looks like to do live radio.
Yeah.
And then there's a chef table, which I think is sold out.
Now, Kevin's going to be. They got to hide that bourbon bottle, baby. Watch it now.
Oh, yeah?
It's gonna be, right. I'll tell you what. That's going to be a lot of
We got
fun.
Breckenridge bourbon.
Is that right? Look at you.
Well, we run a restaurant out. If you go to Colorado, Aspen, Breckenridge, we do the restaurant in the distillery, which is run by Whitey, my guy I grew up with, the chef, Richard Whitey Calton. Him and I worked in high school together.
Yeah.
We were cutting croutons together.
I want to be there in Colorado with you guys. That's where I want to. Al, we got to make a trip to that one.
I think so. A lot of good breweries out there too.
There's a lot of breweries. There's
Chef-
a brewery in Atlantic Colony called Carton doing great stuff. Too.
Chef
Augie Carton makes fantastic beer. He's a great guy. Awesome. Makes good stuff.
Chef David Burke online, by the way. You check it out, and it's fun to read online because every celebrity everybody who's anybody drops in, and you post all that stuff. Chef David Burke, you check it out. David, I'll tell you, man. I know you're a legend. You always were, but when you came here, we like to think we've sprinkled a little more gold dust on you, man. You just explode. Very proud to know you, brother. Jersey boy from Route 36 in Hazlitt. God bless you, man. Come on now. That's the man
Good to
right
see
there.
you guys.
You too.
All
David Burke, that's our man right there. Chef David Burke. Google that. You've got to check out one of this man's spectacular restaurants.